Hi, you all. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to be teaching you about our new program that we just got. Yay, go us. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen so we can get started. So the very first thing that you're going to see is you are going to go to this website, Gmetrix, Gmetrix.net. And when you get here, you're going to see a login page like this. Now, right now, you don't have an account, but you do, almost all of you have a Gmail or a Microsoft Office account. So what you want to do is click in with an existing provider like Google, okay? And in this case, you would log in with your Google. Now, I used my work email, so I'm going to go ahead and log in with that because I've already set up an account for you all to look at. Okay, now when you log in, this page should be blank or should have just some information on it. I've already signed up with a key, and so you're going to need that access password to be able to reach this. So what you want to do, you want to come over here to the left of your screen. It looks like a key right here, and it says redeem. You're going to click on redeem, and this is where you're going to put the access code that I sent you. So I sent you the access code in an email. Each of you have your own access code. So it's not going to work to try to, if one of you can't log in and your friends and you want to share your code, that won't work because you each have your own individual code. Probably the best thing to do will be to copy and paste it in if you can do that, because that way you won't have to type it because it is a rather lengthy code. And once you type in your code or copy and paste your code right here, you're going to click the redeem button. Since I've already redeemed a code, I don't need to do that, but that's what you're going to want to do is redeem your code. Okay. Now you may see other courses. You should only have access to IC3, and we want to do GS6 only. Now, I have access to a lot of courses that I can look at because I'm an administrator, okay? But you are mainly looking at GS6, IC3, GS6, level 1. We're only doing level 1. So let's click on that. So the very first thing that you're going to notice is it gives us a glossary. A glossary is like a miniature dictionary. It's going to give you a word and its definition, or description in this case, a term and its description. So what you're going to look at here is we have Android. It's just they're alphabetical. And you could always go and just look at them and match them, okay? The next thing that you're going to notice is up here at the top, you could make flashcards. You can make flashcards of all of them or just the ones you don't know. I think you need at least 5. So I just clicked the blue, I just clicked the check boxes for the ones I want. I just chose the first 5 and it turns it into flashcards for me. So I have BCC. I don't know what that means. So I have this. This means turn the card over. You've probably seen this like if you use a camera on your phone where it goes from front to back. So this tells you what BCC means. It's a blind carbon copy. It's a method used in an email application, okay? Then you can go next, Android. Use your flip and you can test yourself. It also has a memory game. You need to choose at least 6 checkboxes for a memory game to come up. So let's look at that. We're going to do a very easy one, okay? So let's click at the bottom, an online journal that is commonly used to write about one's experiences, opinions, or to give a review. Communication that does not happen in real time. Look, they're both, is not, we have 2 definitions and no words. They do not match. This is a no match. So let's click here. A blind carbon copy is a method used in an email. BCC, look, we have a match. I matched the term with its definition or description, okay? Blog, I saw that one. It was an online journal. There's a match right there. Giving credit to an author, software. So that's not a match. Android. Oh, that was a good guess. Okay. Asynchronous, antivirus. So they don't match, right? Okay. Those don't match. Software that is used to detect and eliminate. So you can see it's just a match game. You can do that if you enjoy that. Another thing is a quiz. And you pick however many of the little check boxes you want. And it says an operating system used on smartphones and tablets. It gives you multiple choice. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, software that's used to, I just picked the wrong one on purpose, but you can see that it will turn red and you'll have green. By now you're saying, Christy, that's helpful and not helpful at the same time. I'm already bored. I've already been looking at some of these terms. I'm not interested in doing that anymore. Is that's all this class is about? The answer to that is no. That's not all this class is about. So this week we're going to start with domain 1. We're going to see how that goes, and we may add more next week or later this week. So let's look at domain 1, technology basics. Okay. The first thing I have is a pre-assessment. It says it looks like you haven't taken this test yet. Click the button to get started. So I'm going to start this test. It has 16 questions. That's really helpful. At any time, I can reset it. I can skip a question. I can mark it for review, or I can hit next. I have 64 minutes to take this test. What is an open network that anyone can access? The internet. Next. If you notice, it does not let me know if I get it right or wrong. I have to answer all 16 questions, okay? Which is not very helpful, right? But at the end, it's going to let me know if I'm good. If I get an 80% or higher, I may not need to do any more with this lesson. But if I don't, I probably do need to do some more. So then I have access to lesson 1. Lesson 1 says access and navigate between digital environments. If I can. So let's click on this. Navigate between digital environments.
Hi, I'm Marie, and welcome to LearnKey's IC3 GS6 course on digital literacy. This course will prepare you to pass the Level 1 exam. Your instructor, Natasha Nelson, will be covering the concepts you'll need to know to ace the exam. In the first domain, we will look at how to connect and navigate digital environments. We'll discuss basic hardware and software concepts and look at different operating systems. Let's get started.
IC3.
If you will notice, it looks like each one of these videos, we'll watch this one as well, but it looks like each video is like 30 seconds, 40 seconds long. So even if you only have a few minutes to spare, 4 or 5 minutes, you can probably do 2 or 3 of these videos, maybe more. So let's look at this one.
GS6 will cover basic digital literacy like software and hardware, networks, and how to safely manage data and communications online. IC3 GS6 has 7 domains. These domains include technology basics, digital citizenship, information management, content creation, communication, collaboration, and safety and security. This course includes the training video you are watching, practice labs, and pre- and post assessments for each domain. These will help you prepare to take and pass the certification exam. With this information, let's get started with the first objective, technology basics. An operating system is the...
So this one is a little bit longer. That was the introduction. It looks like this next one is like 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I'm not sure how many. I haven't watched all of these yet. So there's probably several of these little videos for you to watch. Okay. In fact, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little of the 6 videos. Okay. For you to watch. We've looked at the introduction, how to study, and now they're going to teach us about operating systems and terms. If you look on right over here on the right, it says lesson 1, and this shows you how many videos. It shows you what you've already watched and what's next. I think that you can most likely go back and watch.
IC3 GS6 will cover.
You can go back and watch any video that you might need to rewatch in order to do well on the quiz and the test. The next thing we're going to have underneath watching the videos is called a lab. This is called IC3 GS6 Domain 1 Lesson 1 Labs. Okay. It says I haven't done this lab yet. So let's start this lab. Okay. I can go back. I'm actually on 4. So let's go back. Question 1 says use the Windows search bar to find Excel. To finish, select the Enter key. So this says activate the cursor bar. Activate the cursor bar. Okay, so now I did that, and now I'm going to do Word. You have selected something instead of typing. It tells me to type. Okay. If you notice, it keeps giving me hints. Okay. Now so it says I've completed the lab. Now I didn't do very well on that, right? Because I was clicking things when it told me to type. I wasn't doing what it told me to do. If I go up here to next, it's going to tell me my answer is correct, but it's going to tell me why. So I had hints in there. I will not have hints on the test. So I might want to do that section of the lab again. I can go back and start it over, or I can go to the next one. There are 7 practices. Use the select and hold or right-click method to customize the screen background to display the image of a woman running on the beach. I'm going to hit right-click. I'm going to personalize. I'm going to click on the woman running on the beach, and I'm going to click my exit button. And I have done the lab exactly like I was supposed to. Now, I don't recommend doing the labs until you complete all of the videos, because the videos teach you how to do this lab. And so these are practice questions for you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave this exam or this practice lab. I'm going to go back in. Now, I have lesson 2. Well, let's look at lesson 1 again. Here you have a project that I will most likely assign to you. It is a workbook page. While watching Domain 1, fill in the missing words according to the information presented by the instructor. Okay, so what you may want to do is print this out. You may want to print this out. It looks like there's 5 pages. You don't have to, but you may want to print this out because this is going to be how you take notes, how you learn and keep up with what's going on. Okay, and you can either type it here or you can print and write on it. Your choice, completely your choice. Okay, you're going to be able to do estimated completion time for this page is 5 minutes. Your topic is access and navigation between digital environments. Your subtopic is operating system terms and concepts. And you are just going to do this. You're going to match these. Okay. So what is my toolbar? 2. What is my background? 6. Where is my start button? That is number 1. Where is my File Explorer icon? Whoops, I got that wrong. My icon there for Career Explorer is number 2. File Explorer is number 2. Okay. Pinned applications. Okay, that's notification area is usually 5. 2, 4 is the toolbar because it's down there, and pinned applications is 3. Okay, let's see how I did. Hopefully in this project you will do well. Okay. Okay, and so that's kind of what you're going to be doing. You're going to probably want to print that and keep this going as you do it. Okay. Functions, what you're going to list, this just is as you do each lesson, this gives you something to do this, and you're going to save the project as 114 completed, and you can send it to me. Okay. So that is the first lesson. There are the 6 videos, right? There's 6 videos. There is 1,
Hi,
2,
I'm
3,
Marie, and
4,
welcome
5,
to Learn
6
Keys
videos.
IC3
We have the labs for you to complete and the student workbook. Once that's completed, you're going to go ahead and you are going to go to lesson 2. Lesson 2 follows exactly the same thing. Okay. Lesson 2, you're going to have digital devices. Let's see how many videos we have. 1, 2,
An
3,
input
4,
device
5.
is hardware that can be
Okay. You have 5 videos. They're all like, it looks like 1 to 3 minutes long. You have a student workbook where you can print the things and you can look at your activity report. Your activity report. You can see I'm not doing well. You can see I've spent 17 minutes on it. You can see I've done 6.38%. So you can see my student activity report. Okay. So you can look at that and you can say, oh yes, I need to watch this, and look, you can see how much time I've spent on the glossary, how much time I've spent on videos. So that's a kind of a good clue for you. Okay. Here's reference material. There's support files. You can click on support files and download them, and it's going to give you domain 3. And it's going to give you some things to look at, things to do. So it's got some great helpful things here, some great information on here. So I think that you're really going to be happy with that. You're going to have the labs. Just like you had before, you've got 2 labs in lesson 2. Okay. You're going to start the test, but you've got 2 different labs you can do. The first one has 4. Okay. So you're just going to work your way through this. I think that that's a very, very good thing. So I like the labs that you have. I like that. Keep leaving the course so that that's not how you really want to do it. And then you're going to have lesson 3, which follows the same thing. You're going to have the videos, the labs, the student workbook. Then you have a post-assessment. You start with a pre-assessment and you finish with a post-assessment. I would like the post-assessment to be about 80% or higher. 80% or higher. If you don't get that, an 80% on your post-exam, you probably need to go back and watch some of the videos again. That's 3 lessons for this week. I would like to have them completed by next Monday night. I'm going to see how much time it takes you, and then we'll go from there. Do you all have any questions for me? I know this is pre-recorded, so if you have any questions for me, please email me. Please text me at 479-310-5160, or you can call me here at the office at 479-667-3520. You should have all my information. Thank you for coming tonight, and I hope that this video helps you. And if you have any questions, give me a holler. I will talk to you all later. Bye.